Hey guys, Peyton Snavik here again for another video for you guys today. Well, tonight actually, because I know it's just about almost 1 a.m. in the morning. For doing this video, it's almost 1 a.m. But anyway, I just got done watching Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. And I know on the last video that I did say that I kind of did watch this last week. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched half of it because, like, the website where I watched the movie on, it was like buffering every like 5 to 10 seconds. So, and I didn't really feel like I really wasn't in the mood to be waiting for like all that stuff. But it was not really as buffering as it was last week tonight. So so I just did get them watching it, and so I'm gonna get started on the review. So out of 5 stars. Now, as I kept watching it, the star rating thing for me, it just kept changing it. because sometimes for this movie, I just couldn't get myself into it, but then I kind of gotten a little more into it, So I think I would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I mean, technically, it's a remake, so... And I love remakes. I don't really mind remakes at all. But, and I seen the original one, the one with Robin Williams, of course. I seen that one, like a load of times. I mean, I watched that a lot of times as a kid, so, yeah. And everyone really knows what the original one's about, about Robin Williams' character as a kid. He ends up finding this board game called Jumanji, and he ends up playing the game with this girl, and ends up rolling the dice. I think it's rolls like a 5 or 8 or something, and he ends up getting stuck in the game, and it's like 26 years later, and new people move into his house, and and the kids in that house are like hearing these like noises, like drumming noises, and it's coming from the attic, and it's turning out that it's the game, of course, making the noises, and and every time it's someone's turn, they have to read through this little glass thing in the middle of the board game, and a creature comes out of the game, like the mosquitoes, the stampede animals, the guy with the shotgun, and but that one I always really liked. Now this is like way different than from the original. I mean, it's got some kind of like the same aspects as the original, but it's more different because because technology now, because technology has gotten so much better, with the iPhones and like the Xboxes and all that stuff. So I could kind of understand why for this movie they would go to the route that they did, because this one was not real well. I think it, because like I said, I only saw this. I saw part of it last week. But today I just went back to where where I stopped at. So I think it started off with this kid ends up finding the Jumanji board game at the beach, and I think he hears in the middle of the night. He brings it to his house, and in the middle of the night he's hearing drumming noises, and I can't remember what he does, but he does something, and then he ends up going inside the game. And then it's like 20 years later, this group of these kids at this high school, they end up getting detention, and while they're in detention, they're supposed to be doing this thing. I forgot what that thing was that they were doing, but and of course the kids come across this video game called Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, and of course they're curious about it, and they play it, and then when they choose their characters in the game for the game, they get sucked into the video game, and when it's all like a reality type thing to them. It's kind of like that. What was that show called? Naked and Afraid. I think that's what's basically like. So basically, yeah. So they're stuck in the video game, and they're trying to figure out how to get out, and to me, I could, and yes, in a way, I could kind of see why they would go to that route, because at first I knew that they were trying to do a remake to this movie for like a while now, so I just thought at first, it was going to be like the same, story, where it's about the board game, So I knew The Rock was going to be in it. I didn't know, like, the rest of the people, like Kevin Hart, what's his name, Jack Black, which he kind of plays as a girl in the movie, so, but yeah, but I thought it was going to be about the board game, except, the technology would get so much freaking better, and of course, modern day times, so, but yeah, but this movie, it wasn't really that bad of a movie, really. It's not the greatest or anything. I mean, I still do prefer the original, but, I mean, I did, because like I said, I kind of got I was kind of getting bored at some parts in this movie, but then, but then I kind of started to like it a little bit more. But yeah, this is worth watching, so, yeah, out of 5 stars, I give it 4.5, but, yeah, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later for those other 2 movie reviews, the Day of the Dead Bloodlines and Once Upon a Time at Christmas. So, yeah.